waves of the ocean danced softly, and ripples drifted down the horizon with peace. The water created a blanket of blue, not for the beauty, but to hide the dark world beneath it. And the weight of the sea was drowning everyone in a world of obscurity. Your shell was your light, your golden ticket, your halo keeping you alive. It was shiny and pretty and perfect. It was unique and gorgeous. It caught the sunlight through each wave and glimmered through every shadow. It was special. You stood out like a perfect 10. Your shell acted like a magnet for friendship, a magnet for opportunities, and a magnet for freedom. Like your innocence was implied by your beauty, you could do no wrong. You wore that shell like a crown. It was the key you needed to rule your kingdom, the key that opened doors that nobody else could. It allowed you to defy and amaze society. You were the victim of everybody's jealousy. Everyone wanted to be your friend. Everyone cared about you. But one day, it all changed. You grew out of your beautiful shell and into a new one that was simple, not as shiny, not as pretty, and not as perfect as your old one. You finally realized why everything was so dark. Once you changed, minds were blinded. The ones that once seemed glued to your side were at a silent war against you. They didn't care that you had a heart. It didn't matter that your only intention was to put a smile on someone's face every day. Your priorities were nothing but good, but still, the world you thought you knew had turned against you. Your throne and village of friends had disappeared before the blink of an eye. You climbed to every measure, begging anybody, somebody, to look past your shell and into your soul. But it was impossible. You were transparent. You were left alone, abandoned, rejected, locked away from friendship, opportunities, and freedom. Like you had done something so morally wrong, so unforgivable, that nobody could befriend you or give you a chance to just say one word. Nothing else mattered to them except your pretty shell. They didn't pay attention to character, but that was your strong suit, blind to the idea of something deeper than looks, not knowing that there were more important things, not knowing that personality is everything, not knowing that they shouldn't judge a person by their looks. Your friends turned into enemies as quickly as day turned into night. You went unrecognized, like a superhero concealed by a mask, unable to use their power. Nobody knew it was you. They always say it's the inside that counts, but they're hypocrites of their own words. Like it didn't matter what you said or what you thought. You weren't pretty. Forgetting that the only thing you lost was your shell, not your heart, not your dreams, not your kindness. You never lost the things that made you, you. Their minds taken over by the currents, washed away and never to return. Like the key they needed to read you was buried as a hidden treasure, deep down deserted at the bottom of the ocean, unable to be found. All they cared about was how you looked, what you wore, and it controlled you. It didn't make sense why the most important thing to everybody was so unimportant. All they cared about was something simple, something that honestly shouldn't make a difference. Your shell.